Hey, right. You should be live. Right. Why have I got a lag? Oh. It's working. Hold on. It's been a while. Right. Let's go. Maybe if I put that on. Let's do that. Right. That should be it. I said a quiet live. Yeah, it's definitely quiet. Wait. Right. And I've got a studio. Go to the building. Right, hold on a minute. Let's do that. Right, I'll find the glasses now. Oh, I can see. Oh, some Mal's in the building. Hey, some Mal, how you been? Oh, you're preparing your food. That's it. You're going to listen in a little. Listen? Listen. Right, hold on. That's more straight. Oh, we've got Face the Sky. Oh, good morning. Monday? Yeah. Oh, morning. Yeah, I'm in the afternoon here. It's 4:30 or 4:32. Yes. That's what I like talking about quietly, is like energy. And even the 432, as I mentioned it, 432, 528, but there's multiple frequencies. Hence, like my knowledge of Tesla, why I done the video the other day, because that was in the archives. I thought, yeah, I'm going to upload that. Talking about frequencies, of the heart, really. That's the resonance. Hey, how comes everyone's grey now then? What happened then? Huh. Oh, yeah, that's what I've done before, didn't I? Oh, yeah. So I weren't going to do a live no more. So. Hey, little wing. Good to see you. Happy Monday. And Crystal Shaman's in the building. Much love to you too. And Jamie's in the building. Hey, Jamie. You know what? I did listen a little bit to your live stream yesterday. Because you was alluding to something quite spiritual there in the title. So I was like, yeah. Yeah, you can. You know the frequencies, right? If you use aluminum, then you can see what it does. It changes. You can change frequencies, right, with the aluminum. So then it will stay in the frequency the aluminum wants it to be in, if you will. You know what I mean? It can hold that frequency. Hence, in all the spraying going on, I'm like, So if you want a frequency not to stay at a certain one, that'd be a sort of a theoretically a way of doing it. I would have thought. Oh, we've got a few peeps in the building there. Hey, Emily. Good to see you, Emily. You've done a good live stream as well. Enjoyed that. Yeah, happy Monday, Stephanie. Look, it's funny, everyone's in grey now. I might leave it. Hey, Alex G's in the building. Good to see you, Alex. Yeah, thanks anyone who goes over to my Codeca Beats channel and has a little listen. Or even linear codes doing it. I feel we're all sharing energy, whether we realize this or not, every day, whoever we meet or interact with. And then for me, I'm trying to then know which feeling is for what frequency or vibration. That kind of journey, just feeling your way through. So then you're not in your head and letting that rule you. Because there's enough out there, isn't there, to get us in our heads. And then it's he said, she said, or I told you, or whatever it is, my house is bigger than your house. Or you've been on hold for 2 hours getting cancelled tax rebate. What? AD with your account? Yeah, I'm in C. Mine says C. I actually looked at that today randomly. I had to pay my rent. Oh, I could go for some of that. I need a bit of that. Yeah. Well, funny you should say that, Crystal, because I've been looking into paramagnetics. I'm not versed on it to speak about it, but because I look at magnets and it's got a pole on either side of the magnet, so you don't need the electric, you can make your own. So I've looked at it's called poly something. Yeah, I think them magnets are fine though. I do. Which you sent me, yeah, for sure. And the crystals. May your coffee be strong and your Monday be short. Moon day. Yeah, send me that link. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Crystal. Yeah, that's what I feel, even my words, because your words, or my words say, can change things for someone else, and then if that's not in a positive way, then I'm not going to be happy, really. So I know what you're saying. Your intentions are good. So if it feels good, then it's normally all right. If you've got like some reservation, and then maybe it ain't right. Hematite. Yeah, maybe look up hematite. I feel most magnets are good, really. I can't really see a negative in a magnet, if you know what I mean. I feel our hearts are magnetic, and when we connect with our heart space, we feel someone else's magnetic heart. It's like feeling based, there's no thoughts in there. It's like the feeling came first. Because I see creation like that, the feeling came first before the thoughts. So even before this was created, it was felt first. I feel like I want to whatever, and then the creation came from that. And I feel that's like the magnet is more of that, before the creation. More of like closer to the awareness, and everything else is consciousness. You know what I mean? It's like that. Yeah, that's true, that, Alex. Yeah, you get in bed and then you realize what you didn't do for the day, or what maybe you want to do for the next day. Yeah. So maybe then get in bed during the day when you don't need to, and then you might get your download. You'll be able to do it then. Yeah, we'll have a catch up for sure, Crystal. Yeah. Oh, good to see you, Dawn. Oh, thumbs up, thanks. Yeah, Dawn morning. Good morning, Dawn morning. I'm not worried about the rocks. No, I feel the magnets are good. The magnets like mess up the electrics, if anything. We know that because our magnetic hearts, when we go near the electrical equipment, it can glitch, it can go funny, you know. I feel quite a few of us here today have got experiences of some electrical thing, or like my emails, like it's under a different name, but it's weird. It's under ID code, but it is the 1111 code email. So it's really strange. It switched itself. Yeah, it's been warm though. It's getting warmer. That's one good thing. And I might be moving. So I've had someone view my home. They like it. So now I need another party, say, to go and view the ones that like my home. And hopefully they like theirs. Then we can do a three-way like swap. That's my good news. Anyone got any good news to share? In this little quiet chat. Yeah, it's the intent, yeah. I buffered for a second. Right when I was saying something, yeah. Yeah, tilling the garden, that's it. It's like we can do that with our mind. You know, I see that as a garden. So if you can get in your heart, you can get the seeds from your heart, put them in your mind, and let them flower. That kind, and we do that this time of year, I feel, or maybe we done that just coming up to this point now. New Beginnings was April, so we're into May. So quite a lot of emotion in this month, I would say. Bit of sun and moon energy, for sure. It's a number 2 month, so we're going to June, number 3. That'd be quite creative. You want to get creative next month, babes. So get your emotions right, and that's what you'll create next month. Because I'm feeling August is a month 5, so it's a good month for moving. So if I'm moving August, it'd be spot on. Yeah, spring. But that's the beginning of the year, really, isn't it? Like spring. Year begins. Hey, Jackie. Jackie's in the building. Good to see you, Jackie. I enjoyed your live stream the other day. It's like good energy exchange up there. You got some prescription gel? What, you got a bad back or something? Apart from, oh right, too much lifting, yeah. I've cleared out loads. I've thrown a lot of stuff. I'll probably like, yeah. Peeps in chat might know Kobe MP, aka Patsy. Right, she come to my home. She came and visited me about a month ago. Say, yeah, we had a good chat. Yeah, it was fun. She brought her dog as well. And she even said, I'm a minimalist or whatever. Minimalist, that's it, minimalist. And I am. I went, well, I'm getting rid of stuff. So when I move, I ain't got to take a lot. Or only what I need. It's good clearing out, though, isn't it? Like, I like it. I'd come and do yours, like, you went, yeah, come round and, like, we'll throw stuff. But you know, when you go through things, you can find stuff you didn't know you had, or, you know, like the other day, I looked through my Ottoman with all the work I've done on my videos, and I shared it on a video, and it just reminds you, like, all what you've been doing, And you don't always see what you're doing, do you? Or what you've done. Oh, yeah, you know Patsy. Yeah. Yeah, Patsy's lovely. Yeah, she knows what's going on. And it's like most of us, we've got the truth in a way of we know there's a control system out there going on. So we're going to navigate it the best way we can, maybe. And then, if you can, maybe put that to the side, the control system, and work out what you could do outside of it, and then trying to live that life. That's where I'm at. I'm like, I don't want to be in that control system. I don't subscribe. So we're here doing this or whatever we're doing. I don't know sometimes. But as long as we're smiling, then that's a good start. I have enough money to live comfortably for the rest of my life. If I die next Thursday. Yeah. And me, I die tonight. Yeah, that's a good one. There is that saying in it, like money don't buy you love, or money don't whatever. Because peeps think that's what you want. I've had that said to me. But I'm not out there for money. I never have been. But maybe I should have been, like having it in my mind that I don't mind it so much. It's been like a chore. It's like a chore having money. You're like, oh, I've got to pay bills. I've got to like, oh. I was always happy once I finished my day at work and then the weekend came and then you're not at work. So then I can be me. Just, you ain't got to play the game of going to work and saying hello to peeps and doing all that, what you do. Because that's not really you. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not me. But, this world we live in, it's like, it is what it is then. You're like, wow, is this it? Wow. When I was younger, when I was a child, it didn't look like that. It didn't look like this, what we're doing. It so didn't. And some of the experiences I had as a child were unexplainable to me then and probably still are today. There's something else going on. You're picking dandelion. Yeah, I'm hearing that word a lot. It's meant to be good for you, isn't it? Oh, there's Backwoods. Backwoods is in the building. Hey, bro. How you been? Feel like I haven't seen you for a while, and I know I haven't really been on many chats either. Hope you're well there. How's your trucking going? Feeling like it's your final year doing it. Yeah, I can make predictions. I see timelines. Doing good. Oh, on a week's vacation. Oh, happy days. That's it. How do you feel about that? Do you feel weird like or do you mess your routine up or whatever? I used to love it. I used to think, oh, I can't wait to be off, but I couldn't wish it on too much because something would get in the way, and then it won't be the best week off, things like that. So there's that thing about consciousness. I've really got to think about it. It's about what you share and what you shouldn't share. That's where that silence comes in, where they say not all truth should be shared. They don't mean about truth what you might find. You can tell anyone anything. It's not like that. It's about your own truth that if you're going to reveal something about yourself, it can change the experiment. Things will change. Or was it going to change anyway? And then you got the realization of it. It's that paradox, I know, but still, I want to decode it. Yeah. What are you up to this week then? Whoops. Yeah, you might have a plan. You might think, I'm a week off. I'm going to get this done or that done. And then, oh, Nabs, how you doing, Nabs? Good to see you. Hey. Hope you're well, bro. Just wanted to tell you, I'm using that microphone. Oh, yeah, that Wick sent you all that time ago. Good old Wick. Yes. I remember. Oh, nice one. We knew you'd get to use it, innit? Like, all in the right time. If you pushed it, it wouldn't have worked out and it probably wouldn't have lasted. Now, you might use it and you might get, the full potential out of it. So that's good. Oh, Genevieve. Oh, you're Stay Blue, though. Yes. I thought everybody's read your gone. You got your one. Yes. Well done, Genevieve. I hope you're well. Oh, I see your post. I was like, Genevieve, I'm going to send you some love. Oh, big hugs. Oh, it's good to see you, though. All good. I've just received 5k inheritance. I think I want to put it away and forget about it. Yeah, don't tell anyone, blimey. That's when they're your best friend again, isn't they? Oh, good on you. No, I'll sit on it. And then, you'll get a synchronicity. Say you're, wondering your intention with that 5k. You'll get, some sort of synchronicity, guidance, maybe, on what to do with it if you was wondering, innit? But yeah, sit on it otherwise. But in years' time, it could be worth nothing. Yeah, Jamie's like, spend it. Oh, you're called Blue Alley. Does it make sense? Yes. Woohoo! Oh, that's strange. I thought I got rid of them or pressed it. Maybe it don't. It might only do a page. It does a page full of them. Yeah, I might add another page. This is good. And good. And we can get in the chat with rather talking type. Yeah. Yeah, Jamie's on it. He just does a Friday night live. What I've noticed. Is it Friday or is it Sunday? Wait a minute. Yeah, it might be Sunday. And so does D. Oh yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, D does he's done one on a Friday. Maybe he does a Friday. Padawan. And then Jamie on a Sunday. Yeah, a lot of peeps have lost their channels, innit? From old strikes. So can they only go to a year? Can they only go back a year? Or can they go over a year? That's what I'm wondering. I've never had a strike. Damn, why have I even said that? I better not get one now. But I haven't. I've just had them ones where they're claims. That's it. I've been a good boy. I'm a good boy. That's why this must do it. If you pretend you're in the Matrix, right, they might leave you alone. And it leave your channel alone. Saying that though, no, I don't think that is true because I've been hacked like no tomorrow. I've been cloned. Big clone. Who wants to clone me? Come on. I'm not important. Yeah, that's a good one, Alex. Yeah, I'm gonna use some of these. Got to put them in my joke bank somewhere. You could use that on a lady, couldn't you? Say, I had a cold shower, but if you was in it, it would have been hot. Oh, there's someone. You've terminated 3 channels. Damn. Yeah, how's your work doing now? I know you've got a job in it. Yeah, what Jamie's asking. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. I want to, like, this property I want to move to has actually got something set up where I can have like a studio like out in the garden, like in a building. Like, yeah, it'd be like, yeah, I'll be in the building. Code's in the building. I'll be in there then. I'll have my own building at last. Yeah, because I want to get into my music as well, Nabs, as well, big time. I do. That is my passion. Not like singing. Like, I don't mean like that. Yeah, where's Meep? Meep Star. He's been quiet lately as well. Like. Yeah, I was doing that when I went to Spain. I've only been abroad twice. Yeah. So when I was in Spain, I was doing that. I was in that sauna. And I was running into the cold bit outside, just outside the sauna. Yeah, I was doing all that. I was loving it. And that's before I'd say I was enlightened as I am today. Yeah, I've made a claim. Oh no, I've enlightened. Yes, Ali. Hey, Ali. Yeah, you've got your wrench as well. That's 2 wrenches so far. I've seen. Woohoo! Hey, how you doing, Ali? Happy Moon Day. Yeah, I know. I don't know why I'm live, but I wanted to share some energy because I've been into my energies, my frequencies, my magnetics, my ethereal tongue drum. Boom. So I thought, yeah, I've got good energy to share. Yeah, and you done that energy. Yeah, that's right. Oh, that was a good chat we had. Yeah. I feel that's like a whole study on its own. Like, I'd love to see a lot of peeps doing that. Like, somewhere where I can go and, like, yeah, join in. Yes, Alex, I love it. Yeah. I might go stand outside. Alex, oh, you're unbelievable because, like, every time, well, not every time, but a lot, 80%, like, you drop jokes in there, right? And they're really good and they're always different. I can't remember seeing you write the same one, right? So you must be like a human joke book. Yeah, human joke book. Oh, chili and chickpea curry. Yeah, that'd be cheap, wouldn't it? Like the chickpea. Yeah, should get on that. I'd try any food if someone made it for me. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, and then you're putting love into it. Obviously, if you're making it yourself and you're happy to make it, and so you've got a good frequency going on, that will make a difference to the food. It's been theoretically proven. It's probably been proven somewhere. We know the rice experiment. Giving love will make something last longer. So you're going to last. You're going to live longer with love. Then you could even put that on self and just say, if you want to live a long life, be in the love, you'll live longer. That alone. Or your body will be less deteriorated. If someone's like 60, 70 years old, they could really look like it, right? And their life, they've had a tough life, more than likely. Right? They might have smoked and done other things to make their skin go like that, but maybe they haven't had so much love, and you can see it in them, like in their physical body. Yeah, I probably look my age. So I don't know. Yeah, I like a bit of soup. Oh, you got good energy swing today. Oh, hello. Yeah, my energy's good. I'm really proud of myself anyway. No, because like you do get tested, like we all do. We know when we're having a test on ourselves or whatever, and I'm having one, and so it's testing my frequency, and I'm maintaining it. So it's all good. You know what I mean? Life's hard. It ain't gonna be easy, and a lot of people are looking for the easy life, but it don't exist. So I already know that. So it's all good. It's like more than it's a challenge. Like I was thinking to myself that why are we here, right? So duality tells me that one, we're here to experience. So experience what? Could be anything, have as much experiences as you can with that love frequency. And there'll be another half. What's the other half? What we're here to do with the other half? Maybe to work out where we're going next or why we even started here. You know what I mean? So that's like half of my thoughts are like that. I need to experience stuff, obviously, in this physical reality. And I want to know more about how it all is. Yeah, true that. Yeah, yeah. Can't wait for the world to get better. Yeah, it is. Starts with you, each and every one of us. That's the only place it could really start, where you're having some sort of effect or effect on whatever's going on. So being awake would only mean knowing that really it starts with you. Like when you're preoccupied with all the world, what's going on, you don't get to ask yourself that question. So anyone who's say in the matrix, it's hard to get out of it. Or you're in it, but you just get on with it. It's like that. Like there's no way out. Or you could talk like we talk here, and you think, is it worth doing this? Is it even worth it? But when you know how energy works and awareness and consciousness, well, I'm not saying I know how it works, but I know it's in play. So everything you do will have an effect. And you might not know it until we've left this place. Then you might realize it there and go, damn, should have done more when I was here. So I don't want to say that to self. So maybe it's all these good things you're doing here, because I don't subscribe to karma. So I feel all the things I'm doing here, if they're good, right, I'm not going to get good things back to me while I'm here. I'm not. I feel I can get all the bad things happen to me the whole time I'm here. And I'm going to maintain being good. So then, when I get out of here, money in the bank. That's like that. That's how it works for me. You'll see all the good you've done. You're going to be shown all the bad as well. Imagine sitting there watching all your lives you've had here. You could have had 360 of them, and you're going to watch them on repeat and see what you've done. See how you feel about it after all that. And if you was asleep, maybe you've got a buy. You can get away with some of that because you wasn't awake to it. You wasn't conscious of what you was doing. Like when you was a child and you lit that match and you burnt that thing down and something went wrong, you didn't mean that. You wasn't consciously aware that was going to happen from what you was doing. But as soon as you wake up, say we're saying we're awake now. Wow. Now we know what we're doing. Now we are 100% accountable for every action because you're not asleep anymore. So even if someone's spreading hate, giving hate, whatever, if you give it back, you're guilty. It's like that, isn't it? So it ain't like you're surrendering, you're walking away from everything because you and the universe know that there's certain things that can't go on. And you're not gonna let that happen. You're gonna do the necessary. And you don't need words to say it either. It's like, there's a union there. It's a different energy. You're not working with that energy, so it's not with you, if you will. That's how I see things. It's quite deep. I know I don't even know why I said it, but hey, Scorpios in the building. Hey, good to see you, Scorps. Oh, you're gone. You're stapler. Okay. And who else did I see? Oh, yeah, Trippy. Yeah, good to see you, Trippy. Good to see everybody today, actually. It always is. Whoever passes through is coming in for whatever reason, Some you can have a look and you might not say anything either. I can sit back and watch for like 20 minutes, half hour, not say a word, and then tell you another day, oh, yeah, I see that. Oh, you feel like you could be traveling a lot. Airlines and guidelines, we shall see. Yep. Yeah, I like that one, Alex. Hey, AB, I sit back often and listen when I have not much to contribute. Yeah, same, yeah. Or you go to say something and you go, and I've deleted it because they've moved on. Like, yeah, but I'm always open, like, to anybody who's got something like a question or they want to know something about me, or even like, why don't you talk about this or that? I'm always up for that. But it is good to listen because it's like that. It's good practice for real life. Like if you can actually listen to what someone's saying to you. Like, if you do this, and then when you speak, you will be so aware whether they are listening to you in turn or they're just waiting for you to finish so they can carry on with what they're saying. It's like that observation is like, it's fun. Yeah, alternative minds. Yeah, that's what I like. Yeah, because we're into similar things. but we see it in different ways. So then I'm like, yeah, I want to see how you see it, and I really do want to see and listen and that, because you can pick up stuff, can't you, that way, entwine it, or another person could say the same to you, then you could put them two peeps together. You could go, you know what, you two vibe, like. Yeah, thanks, Ali. Like, I didn't know about my voice until YouTube, and I've got to take everybody's word for it. I only knew with self that being a number 3, it told me that my gift, if I've got one, will be creative. And for me, my voice was coming in, my speech or whatever. So I thought, right, I need to articulate better and really know what I'm saying, have mindfulness on my words. And I was on that journey for a couple of years before I even went live. So you could say I like whatever myself before I went live without knowing I was doing it. I didn't plan to do this. But yeah. Amazing how many people walk around with metaphorical blinders on. Yeah, because that it's like, I feel you there. Like, have you got right down to you've gone past the meat and the bones, you've got right into it. And I don't mean where you've gone down a crazy rabbit hole, but, I'm trying to dissect something, what you're really trying to get right into it to have a right good look at it. Because there is a lot of things said, and you can wordplay with a lot of things. I know, I hear it a lot. And I think, I can hear you just saying what a lot of people say. Have you got more than that? Because sometimes we do speak like that just to get it going, but I can go further with it in different areas. So, I don't know. It's hard to articulate it all. Different lungs. Like I can definitely contemplate a lot of things, and I'd like to do that in the physical with someone more, isn't it? Like, because you're there, it's in real time. Because I just think back to ancient times. This energy which we're finding today has been here before and used at a much higher level than we're currently using it at. That's what I can see with all the architecture in all the buildings, and they're made like energy houses, you'd call them, or energy stations, whatever. 100%, I can just see that. Like, I shared a video with Tesla, really, just to highlight that when you go to 100,000 revolutions, like, so the 100,000 to 300,000, we know cures cancer. It can't exist in that environment. So imagine buildings doing that frequency right there. So I'm just seeing, like, in our natural state, we don't get ill. So there's your immortality going on. Like, you can't get ill. We're great. There's nothing wrong with us. It's only what we put into our bodies is slowly killing us, I feel, or the environment. In an optimum environment, everything's growing bigger. Everything's bigger. We're stronger, lighter, everything. I feel that's been here before, and I'm not saying that there's been a reset in a way that it's been done by the elites. They haven't been resetting this, no way. For me, I'm in a toroidal field, and how that works, things change with the whole creation. It's not man-made. these resets for me. You can do a man-made one, yeah, theoretically, but not have it that it's all been white, you know, the whole flat plane, because I'm not on a globe either. I'm going off stuff. I'm going for it now, isn't I? This is when my stream starts normally messing up. I get security alerts. So if that's going on, that normally tells me I must be saying something that they don't want to get out there. Yeah, Antiquitech, 100% very interesting. And I've got loads of thoughts on it, which I can only share privately with people, because it's like, I've got to know where you are. So when we're talking about energies and frequencies and how things were built and made, like in Petra, right? Then there's a way. What hasn't been spoken about, what you can use to create what we're seeing in like in a mountain. Something was already there, and you're sculpturing it, but not with your hands. It just reminds me of when you've seen things in 4 or 5D, when you can see it all fractalized. It's like a screen in front of you, everything's rushing down the screen, and there's one behind that as well. That's where all the frequencies are bouncing off of each other. So you could theoretically put that in to like a cliff face or something and then recreate it like that. I don't know how. I feel everything was a lot bigger back then. If we had a different atmosphere in this toroidal field and it was different, everything could be really big for sure. I don't see why not. And there's a lot more room. And if we're contained in this little centerpiece, we don't know how wide and vast it can go and how big as well. It'll still be big. In ancient chem, when you was talking about out-of-body experiences on my last stream, the interwebs totally cut me out for a couple of minutes. Yeah. I know. That's what happens. This AI system knows that it's like the architect said it in the Matrix, right? Not everyone is susceptible to the Matrix because they're on a different energy, a different algorithm that will produce a different pattern. And it can all be seen. And we're on that one. That's what I would say. Anyone who's awake like that is on a different one. We're not with the AI. And they know it. So that's why things like that happen. And there's even allegedly what I've seen in the paper, whether it's true, from that Hangar 51 on that 3-lettered Secret Service or whatever. One of their papers, it says it on it as well. They're looking for the peeps. I mean, see, it sounds like the Matrix all over. Right, that sounds really interesting, Fiona, that book you've got. Yeah. Because graphene's big in all of this as well, because it will absorb nearly all light and electric. It's just a little, you know what I mean, a little bit left, which they'd probably call that a white dwarf. Oh, you got that book as well. What's going on? Wow. Also, the layouts of buildings and faults are almost cymatic. Yes, thank you. I feel that with ancient Egypt, because when you look at ancient Egypt from the so-called Google image or whatever, right, you will see the chakra system laid out and the River Nile being the spine. So the 369 the 11, the 22, and the 33. The sacred secretion I'm seeing there all day, every day of the week. So they're laying that as above, so below, like that. And imagine sitting in that pyramid, in that sarcophagus, right, meditating with all your whatever you want around you, and you're going to have some experience which afterwards you're going to get your scribe to document on that wall your experience. That's what I feel was going on. I love pondering. Yeah. I like being read to as well, right? Yeah, the whole sound vibration thing. And like that, even like there could be some truth in that some people have got voices with that healing properties in it. So just hearing voices could somehow give you that same essence of that healing essence. Like we get from certain music and certain like a flute or my tongue drum, you know. Yeah. Internal ancient calendars, yeah. We wonder where we've walked and where we've been whilst we've been here, if you believe in reincarnation. You know, even if you don't, but if you hypothesize on it, you know, if you was here 360 times in 25,920 year cycle, our DNA is left everywhere. Everywhere you go, you put your hands on something. I know not all DNA will last. Some will deteriorate with weather and like it'll be gone. But some will be left somewhere here. And that's your memories there coming back to you, like, oh, I feel I've been here, or hey, your deja vu moments, really. Oh, yeah, you left a bit of your DNA there, that's why. Oh, thanks, Ali. You're in your heart space now, yeah. That's what I love. That's where I was at. What? Let's share some energies. We almost, as a whole civilization, ignore those features. I know. Like as a child at school, you was never shown taught any of this. I mean, just show me Tesla when I'm at school. That would have, that would have changed a lot. But that's why we feel there's a control system. So the only way to know anything is by having a free mind, opening it. But we don't know we need to do that. We're not told, no, nothing. It's like we wake ourselves up. Like no one's coming up to you. I don't know if there is anyone in the chat who can say that someone did wake them up. I don't know. Maybe you can wake people up. I don't know. I just feel like if we say what we know at least, right? The ones like yourselves in the chat, say it's your first time here, right? You've never been on YouTube. You've got all these things you're thinking about, and you've kept them quiet because this is how I started. And then you come on YouTube, you might come into this chat and hear what I'm saying and others what they're writing, and now you're going, oh, I'm not alone. Oh, I'm not crazy. Oh, great. Like that alone, like I'm hoping that, because then that energy, they're gonna use that energy what they knew they wanted to use but couldn't. It was being stifled, but now they can use that energy, express it, go with it. Hopefully, it will produce a better outcome than what you were seeing before, because you didn't like it. You weren't subscribing to it. That's how I felt all my life. I don't fit in. It's not right. This ain't it. Like, what'd you do here? Like, why do people want to be horrible? Like, it just don't make sense, And if you do, you've got to say sorry. You've got to feel like that. And then each time you go, I'm feeling like you're worthless, then you will not repeat that. Then it'll actually be good. It's not hard, is it? Because like really, there's no good or bad. It's only someone. It's perceptions, because someone's perception could be that like you could kick your child out of your home, right? Because they didn't have a job, say. So someone would say, that's a good thing, kick them out of your home, make them stand on their own 2 feet. And someone else would say, no, it's a bad thing to do. You shouldn't do that. How could you do that to your own child? So, what's right there then? Down to your own perception. And not only that, it's down to like the life you're having. Everyone's has had a different life. Who's come into this chat, we've all come from a different life and upbringing, and all things could have happened, which we wouldn't understand unless we knew that. That's why you're saying the certain things you're saying or whatever. Because I feel a lot of us here have probably had some sort of not an easy upbringing. There'll be a lot of that going on, where you've been tested, your soul's been tested for something. And maybe that got you asking questions. If you've had it like, some haven't had to experience too much hurt, so that's probably why they don't like wake up so much and want to know more. That's what I think sometimes. We always want to give our children the best life and all that, keep them safe or whatever. It's called Almanac. Yeah, the Almanac. Yeah. You know what? I was doing a video and that was there, like, because that's in the Back to the Future film, innit? The book, he had the Almanac book, and it had all the results in it for the future, so he could bet on it. Oh yeah. Thanks in the morning. Hey, Bird's Nest, how you doing? Good to see you. Rather go back, there's no sign or word of monkey evolution theory. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the sports almanac, that's it. Share the question and answer. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to claim anything, isn't it? Like, I mean, if you've got something on your mind, it could be anything, right? And that could be like, why are we here? Or, you could have, like, if you're in the Matrix, you're going to have all like rubbish things on your mind. But if you're out of the Matrix, you're thinking of other stuff. And they're going to be in there rattling around, and until you find your truth in that, and then it sort of dissipates and goes away. It's like you're free again, you're a bit lighter. That's what I like. So it's like a like exploration. Yeah. I think Corey's spam but I had something else in mind. Don't. I can't wait for that technology, right? When you've got your imagination and it can be put up on the screen so everyone can see the picture. That's been here before. Tomb's back. Oh, so good to see ya. I love a Tomb's patch. I love your little goat as well. Yeah, I do like looking at him. I could stare at the goat like all day. I hope his little thing you're building. What is it called again? Was it a goat granny? Can't remember. Yeah, it's all been done before. Yeah, still our story though. Yeah, his and her story is the real history. Yeah. Hey, Elderberry, good to see ya. Oh, convenient. Yeah, we got beautiful peeps in the building. Right, glad to see you. Yeah, I'm not good at the emoji language. I'm getting there though. Oh, you've been busy on the farm. Oh, you got a farm. Oh, that sounds great. Oh, I'd love a bit of that. Codes farm. I could get funny, Code. We need to be careful about that one. Don't. You must have seen my vision. School. Don't. Get more now. Yeah, you get caught out though. If my visions were coming up now, damn. I mean, here you, I don't see you. Oh yeah, Co's hiding. I'm in the Matrix, am I? Yeah, I'm in the Matrix. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm always looking over here anyway at this screen, so like it feels like I don't need this one on. Here I am. Trying to like keep the you know what I mean, the energy good. Like I'm doing duality, so I'm not really in the Matrix. 369, yeah. That's what I'm about. Yeah. I've been there. Oh, look at that 101. There's the 101. That's I see that as the Trinity. There's the male, there's the female, right? And you're going to create the third kind, which we cannot see yet. Imagine that. So, how can you prove that? We know that if a male and a female go together and she gets pregnant, right? She's having a baby, but there's no sign of the baby. There's not even a lump on her belly or nothing. So we get a pregnancy test, don't we? And we can go, oh, look, I can prove it now with this test. But even though the baby's not here, it's the third kind, it cannot be seen yet. So, say like a being turned up, you know, never a visitor came, and then the visitor went, how do you procreate? We go, we just did. We're going to have a baby. But the visitor cannot see the baby. So that's like in our beliefs, isn't it? Like not all things we know, or we claim, we feel we know things, but we can't prove them yet because they haven't been brought into this existence yet. Like a baby hasn't. Till the baby turns up. Oh, we've got a pregnancy test, but before that, we had to wait for the baby to turn up. So if a visitor came from far away, you know what I mean? They're going to have to believe you then. They're going to have to take your word for it. In my head, don't remember taking mushrooms this morning. Have you been speaking with Alex G? He's got a joke about that. Yeah, we are so tiny. A dot on a page still surprises me. Yeah. And connecting the dots, you can connect the dots, right? Say you draw some dots on a piece of paper, right? Draw 3 dots and you can connect them with that line. You know, you can draw a line through them. Is there another way you can connect them dots, which you can connect them together, but you cannot see it? Well, there is a way, but dot to dot. I used to like doing dot to dots when I was a child. Actually, you should buy a book and you could just do the dot to dot in it. There's always a nice, pretty picture at the end. Oh, he's Alex. You know, a baby and the universe are pretty similar. I mean, both started with a bang. Oh, wow. That's a good one. All right. Hey, Cayman, good to see you. Right. Anyone thought of this one, right? So, you know when your mother and father got you in here, right? So you use that little sperm, the fish swimming, because we're going for that egg. We're thinking we're getting in. Right, we really wanted it, right? So we swam up there. We beat about 1,000,000 other eggs. I mean, 1,000,000 other sperm to get there, right? We thought, yeah, jackpot, we're in. So we got in, right, into the egg. But have you ever thought about that egg is still inside of you? It didn't go anywhere. And that could be your pineal gland. So there's my life force right there. And we want to secrete it, wake it back up, go on another, go again, innit? I'm stuck in that egg. I want to get out of it now. Still in there. Let me out. Yeah, good to see you, Cayman. The birds and the bees saying so, love you. Yeah, the birds and bees. Oh, you know what? So I want to make a coffee, and I've actually got an old video about London. But yes, but what happens when you exterminate the pineal gland? Yeah, that'd be it. Maybe that's how we die. You know what I mean? Because I'm saying that's my life force, right? And you can use your life force, well, I can as a male, right? This is for men, so I'm not sure how it works for women, but for men, right? So that's my life force, and I can use it when I have sex. So I can either procreate with it, but if I keep using it up, willy nilly, sleeping about, having sex after sex, whatever, I'm using up all my life force, and then it's going to run out, and I'm going to die. So that's why it's like more of like a divine thing. When that's why you should make love like that. Do you know what I mean? Connect with your heart spaces and that. And a lady's got a time a month, so there's a cycle going on. So that's where I was getting it from. I'm like, yeah, there's a cycle. There's a certain time a month when I should be giving it to a lady. Might it be around the 15th? Funny enough. I think so. I think that's my clock. But yeah, it's just a hypothesis really. Because I know a lot of peeps before have said they've had a lot of headaches and stuff, and I know why. Because they're sitting at home doing that. So they're not getting the oil back to the brain, secreting it. So, hence, a lot of peeps will, before a boxing match or something, they know not to give it up, to keep all their life force energy in. So they're at their best for that fight or whatever they're doing. They're using it for that. Should be a sacred act. Cell division. Yeah. Land ahoy. Third eye, inner sight. Yeah, insight. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That's when I feel you real eyes things. That's where it came in, because if we're in our head, we want to get out of the matrix. That is that sun and moon coming together and creating an eclipse. So now you can see in a different light, and you are, because you're going to look for your third eye now. So then you're getting your own insight, and, going on your own sort of you feel journey, I suppose. That's what I was feeling anyway. I thought I'm on a journey here. And then you're just sharing your insights and that. And then you get things when like a seer, because a seer sees, differently. So that's where the word seer would come in, because they're foreseeing things before they've happened. Because you can look at probabilities and then all the possibilities what can come off of them, and then slowly they'd be narrowed down, right down to one, and it could take 10 years for that one to come in, and then you'd say it, and then 10 years would go by, and someone would say, wow, he was bang on, like he was a prophet, or he could see things in the future. No, you couldn't. You just used probability and narrowed it down. You can do that with where this whole, say, collective consciousness is going. So the elite are trying to steer that, because you'd look at it collectively, where what people are thinking or saying or doing, and you'll get to know where it's going, and you could predict where it would be in 5, 10 years, whatever. And then imagine that's your job. That's all you have to do. And you can work things out. So I don't feel like they control it. We're all under control like that. As in, there's a bit of leeway there. Yeah, when your eyes open, the light comes in. Yeah, yeah, I like that. That's when you say like enlightenment, like getting enlightened a bit, like that word. And you do feel lighter though, because you're carrying less heavy energies. The heavier energies, you know what they feel like. That's fear, worry, doubt, uncertainties. It's a bit more like, a bit more like there's a storm. It's raining. It's not sunshine and happy and light. Hey, one love, good to see you. Yeah, in your mind's eye, basically an open eye. Yeah, look, like the Cyclops. They named them Cyclops. And I was looking at the word with the clops and the ops, optical, cycle, lops and loops. So, yeah, you're going to start seeing the circles and the cycles on light. And that would be like more infinity. So you've turned the 8 onto the side. Because if you're in an 8, then you're doing the tick-tock, like an hourglass. Time's going to run out. You've only got so long. You're going to have to keep flipping that glass over. Keep flipping. God. Put it in infinity. Happy days. So that's more like having your third eye open. You're seeing it infinitely now. Seeing it can go in multiple ways. So then you think, wow, I better stay silent, because I can't pin it down, because it can go exponential. It can go loads of different ways. So it's hard to make any claims. Best not to. But then you might then see it's connected somewhere else, and then you'll see it over here connected and over there. And then you might not be able to know what's going on, but you think, wow, it's all connected though. Then you feel like, oh, that's what peeps mean when they say everything's connected. It is and it ain't. It's like, because you can't pin nothing down. Like space and that. Is there any space? There's no space then. If everything's connected, there can't be no space then. And I'm like, yeah, I like that. Because you can be connected to something that's not in this existence. It could be outside of it. Yeah, in this one, yeah. That's entanglement. Spiritual eye. The eyes of the flesh are blind to the spirit. Yeah, true that. We always like to close our eyes, don't we? Like, to sleep or to think or get a feeling, or there's a lot of eye closing going on when you're feeling euphoric and that, euphoric or whatever. Pardon me. So really, you're connecting to that inner eye every time we close our physical eyes. That alone, isn't it? Like, I've like walking along the street even when I'm out, and just close my eyes for a little while, just walk. Anyone else do that? I just, because it's so different. You just think, I wonder if anyone's caught me. There's the gap code. We are being manipulated by written words and time. Yeah, his or her story, his history, his words written in time. God's good word does not involve written words. True that. So true that. Yeah. Because if you back engineer the word, you'll find it goes to a language. You back engineer the language, it go into the DNA. And that's where it all comes from. You're like, well, okay. What's black and white and red all over? I don't know that. Go on. Yeah, you always kiss with your eyes closed. Yes. And if they don't, it's not, the love ain't there. Innit? Yeah, I like that. That's so true. Mm. Yeah, you always do. Even a pet, like your child and that, the cats. Yeah, that is so true. You're still bloody late with 5 What? Time is a construct of man. There's no real full purpose. It's subjective. You're still bloody late with 5 Yeah. And it, yeah, time. Yeah, I've been all over that one. Hey, Super Dave. Good to see you. Hey, Dave's in the building. Dave's in the building. Yeah, what got me going on that time thing? So I was happy really because I was like, yeah, time it don't exist, but it can be measured. It's a measurement of the sun and the moon. You know, like going up and down. You didn't need no paper. Like I thought, say 10,000 years ago, I'm just sitting there on the sand. There's no buildings. There's nothing. If it's desolate. And we're thinking, why is the sun going up and down? Why does it go away all the time? It gets cold and that way. So you could get a stick and draw a circle in the sand and then work out. You think, I wonder how far in the circle the sun goes and then come back up again. You might think halfway around and stuff. You know, and I feel that was a way of getting time, getting some sort of measurement going. So because you thought, well, if I'm going to go for a walk and get some food, I want to be back by the time it gets halfway around that circle, or otherwise I'm going to be lost or whatever. So, like, it was more of a measurement how we found time. But that got me anyway to then draw a circle myself on a piece of paper and I broke it down into 12. Well, before I done that, I realized the circle is always 9. It's always 9. Can't change the fact that a circle is 9, right? The number 9. So then I dissected it down into 12, which is a 3, I know. But that got me the cycle. When I talk about the 25, 9, 20 cycle, because it's based on the 1260, 12 hours a day, 60 minutes. So that's how you get there. You can't debunk it. So I was like, oh, great. But that can work in infinity now. You can always, when you twist a circle, you're in infinity, aren't you? So they say you can't measure infinity. I can. So we can be in infinity and it can be measured. It can be 25, 9, 20. I just thought I'd share that. That's how I got there anyway. Newspapers, books, Bible, laws. Yeah, maritime law. The old Ma. Right, Ma? Yeah, maritime law on the land. Yeah. From the pirates. Pirates. Because the atom is a motor. Atom motor, you know what I mean? Goes at a certain rate. Never trust a train to have locomotives. Yeah. Hey Brenda, good to see you. Oh, in 2006, our consciousness was turned off for a week to align to the sun. 06. I wonder how old I was. Wait, 06. 16 years ago. I was 34. Yeah, that's when my hair started falling out. Damn. No, I think I hurt my back then. I did hurt my back when I was early 30s. Yeah, I was out of the game. twist the square and it creates a circle. Oh, I like that one. Yeah, because I've circled the square, so you can do it like that then. Square in the circle. A nice one came. Yeah, because you do two squares. What happens then? Today got tomorrow. Yeah, with it. I love that. It's Ra. Is Ra and L, isn't it? Isis, Ra is the electric. Isis, the moon, Ra, the sun. Electric and dielectric. Add that to the earth, which would be the magnet, and you can get electromagnetism. And the earth is the heart. Earth, heart, ether. Lovely, lovely. Nature is an actual timekeeper. Yeah, when I started listening like years ago to like lots of lecturers and all that, like Watts, loads of different peeps. I can't even think of their names right now. But a lot of them always allude to nature. So if you want to know anything, or you're going on that, you want to look into like another way of looking at things, really look into nature. And they're so true because like if the creator left the signature right, and that's how I was seeing it. That's what a signature is, and the sign would be in nature. And I was like, oh mate, what sign could that be? And that's what I see out of it. It was the 1.618, because everything, well, not everything, but there's a spiral going on. and it's 1.618, the Fibonacci, and that just ties into a lot of things. And that's from nature. Oh, Star of David. Was that Star David? Was that an atom? Oh, it's an atom. Never trust an atom. They make up everything. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Love it. No, the salt of the earth. Yeah, that's it. Because you need that for electric as well. A bit of salt. Electric. You get electrocuted otherwise. Yeah, that's amazing. You're 1.618 meters tall. Oh, that's what I mean. You're divine. You're the perfect ratio for me. I love it. You're the golden spiral. Yeah. Radar and radiation. Yep. That's all that 5G business. Yep. And I feel as well, data is radiation as well, because too much data in your head, you know what happens? Start radiating, meaning you're getting hot, you're getting burnt, your head's getting fried. It's too much data. And you would get that. You can do an experiment and go into someone's like business and go near where all the computers are stored in one of them like cupboards or whatever, or cabinets. And if you don't feel something from it, then wow, going near it. I can't be near that. There's too much data in it. In nature. Yeah, innate. 1.618. I mean, even the 1 point, like the 6, and then you've got the 18 at the end, the 18, which is the 18 of the 369, which make up the codes, 6 of each. That's where the 666 comes in. Oh, damn, I can't go down that route. Fire guy. Yeah, What's that joke? I had a joke about being a fungi, like a mushroom joke. Being a fungi. In my house, I've got a mushroom. Oh, Lady Spitfire, good to see ya. Happy Moon Day. Hey. Fire is half of right. How is it pronounced? Fire. It's half of pie. Yeah, I'll say fire because I've got that related to the number 5 as well. Because 5 for me is a pyramid, and pyramid is pyramid. So fire in the middle. So you've got fire in the middle, the number 5, which will be the solar plexus in my chakra system, the way I do it. And the solar plexus are the sun and the moon also. So therefore, a pyramid has 2 shafts where the sun and moon go over each shaft for the energy for you to breathe. And that's what we do with the solar plexus, is like breathing. And that's from the 5 for me. And that's sort of in the 1.618 as well. Because someone said Israel, like, and I see that as like Polaris, like the pole of Ra and Isis. So the pole of the Polaris would be the north, magnetic north, controlling the sun and moon as it spins around in 8s. Oh yeah, I was going to get a coffee. I thought, you know what, I'm dry. Right, that was it, weren't it? I was going to do, how do I do that again? I've had a brain freeze. Oh, you got that, didn't you? Is that it? Oh yeah. Yeah, I done it. Right, I'll just play this for a minute. I'm going to grab a coffee, right? This is just an older nostalgic look at London, like some of the older buildings before it come new buildings. And I'll grab a coffee. Right, I'll be right back. Wait a minute, can you hear music? I don't know if the music shared. I think it's gone wrong actually. I don't think it's worked. Oh no. Oh, it's still playing. Oh, right at the end, yay. Oh, right, stop that. Math. Yeah. Just give me an advert for a bit of math. Typical, innit? Right, let's stop that. Height of my platonic relationship. Right. Lost. Codes in the building. Who fancies a bit of tongue drum? Ready? Tongue drum in the building. Right, what have I missed? What have I missed? So we'll scroll up. A hex is like what you're looking at here. Yeah, they put a hex actually on a Saturn for us all to know. I was like, thanks. Hey, Jerry. Jerry's in the building. The good old days, yeah. And Scratch. Hey, Scratch. How you doing, bro? I think I've got everyone here. Yeah, because I do see Saturn as the, like, what they pray to, if you will. You know, even the cube at Mecca, because Saturn is a cube, like two squares make a hex, which is a cube, but you open it to show the Star of David. So they show that everywhere in Israel. So it's sort of like all connected. And I've got Saturn as the number 9 crown chakra. So it's kind of fitting. If you open your crown chakra, you'll be opening up the cubes. So you'll be able to see with your real eyes. You won't be in the matrix. But maybe don't open them. Yeah. You take the blue pill. I've got to blow my nose. Hold on. What we do one day? I'll show you my town with all its monkeys and phoenixes and faces symbols. Is it? All right. I don't know that. Yeah, better get filming. Zorg. Who's Zorg again? Oh, Zorg. Right, that's better. I've got my glasses on there. Look, I've got glasses on there. That's better. Less thinking is what the soul needs. You feel lighter and by but higher frequency. It is. That is exactly that. Because the mind is like, for me, wants to always want to do something. And I like it if you're getting them thoughts, what have come from your knowing. So it's not like you're thinking that, it's just getting them pleasant thoughts of like, yeah, the ones you can ponder on. No comment. I don't like that channel. What was that? Oh, what is Zorg? What is Zorg channel? Yeah, that's right. It gets into more of a feeling-based reality. Yeah, that's it, Cayman. That's it. That's when you would know for self more that you are out of your head and into your heart, because you're feeling more things than you felt before. Even them subtle energies will want to tell you stuff, maybe guide you a little bit. You might not have felt them before because the noise of the mind was drowning it out, like sort of thing. So yeah. And a lot of people get that when they go somewhere they haven't been before, somewhere new or done something different, and they go, "Oh, I felt like different," or they might have went on holiday and had a walk on some hills and all that or whatever. But little did they know they was connecting more to nature and stuff, innit? And to themselves, innit? Because, like, yeah, you can say be in your heart, and others might feel that they're saying that you're just being in your heart. There's a way of being in there. Or otherwise, it'll be like used against you because they know you've got a kind heart, so they're going to take that. But if you've got what you know, you'd know if your heart's being taken for granted. Do you know what I mean? Then after a little while, you will think, right, you know, I don't feel like I should be giving that to this person anymore. There's others who could be receiving that otherwise. You know what I mean? It's like I don't choose. It's like the energy's there, and if the energy starts fading off, it's time to move or whatever. You feel me? It's like that. It's hard to say. Search your feelings for the truth, Luke. Yeah, use the force, Luke. Yeah. Oh, look at that, 17. I've got 17 likes because this number's been following me as well. Like, so I'm like, well, I've got to decode it. But I literally didn't even know it, but I did live at 359A. Right, I lived there for 9 years, my first 9 years of my life, and that adds to 17. And I was like, oh. There's a lot more, but yeah, it adds to a number 8, so that's always good. I ain't gone away yet. Man. I've got 18 now. I'm interested that when I move, like the door number, what it'll be and stuff, what I'm naturally meant to go to, and then work out why. Because I'm at a 250, which is a 7, but I've got an 8 and a 3 in my address as well. So really, it's 18 and 9. Yeah, what do you do otherwise, Cayman, outside of YouTube? I wonder. I wonder what people do in their life as well. You know, of it when they're not, or what they do in their each day, what they're into, or. I'm enjoying this coffee though. So we're into May already. This year is going quick, actually. We say it every year. I'm a rebel. What, without a cause? Yeah, we like being rebels. That's a good word. Yeah, and like that word fear, I like looking at words. So the frequency in your ear, that's what I'm seeing with that word fear. So it's a frequency you're allowing in through your ears. You didn't hear it, didn't know it, then you can't be fearful of it as well. So that works for me. Like if you've got an illness, I'm sorry to hear that, but I don't need to know how you get it because then it won't be true to me, so it can't happen to me. It could work like that. Use a fork for your dinner, Luke. Use a fork, Luke. Yeah, what hand do you hold your fork with, peeps? Just a little experiment, because I hold my fork with my left hand and the knife with my right, and I'm right-handed, so it made sense to me, but it feels like a lot of others do it the other way around. Who's with me? Oh, Yulik. Hey, good to see you, Yulik. How's it going? How you doing? Honestly, like, how you doing with Joni? How you and Joni doing, should I say? Fingers also. Yeah, fingers would be the best, really. Unless you're eating off of silver, because silver apparently don't carry bacteria. So otherwise, eat with your hands. Like, a few germs don't harm anyone. If I drop something on the floor, I just blow it, and it's like blow the dust off or whatever. Eat it. To get the bits of grass off of it, just eat it. Isn't it? Like I said, we would be, if we're at our optimum, right? We can't be sick and ill, and there's your alchemy right there of what you're eating, or your, you could help yourself with that. We know, like we said earlier, with magnets, that you can use magnets and put them in under food, like even in your fridge and stuff. Tesla, this is Tesla tech. That's what I said earlier. It is from Tesla. He got this thing out. I done a video. It's sort of incorporated in it, really, and it's like healing prophecies come from that, properties rather. It's just being mindful, isn't it? Always when you're eating, that you're not just sitting there eating and going, "Oh no, I've got to pay for this," or "I've got to do something derogatory to yourself whilst eating." Like, eating in a happy vibration, it's just going to help the food and yourself. But you've got to be mindful every time you eat to do that. Or be watching something, maybe. Say if you're watching something where you feel you're getting something from it, like say spiritually or whatever, you could be eating then at the same time. That'd be a good one. Then you ain't got to worry about what you're thinking about, because it's going to be related to what you're watching. Yeah, so don't eat when you're listening to me. I saw a girl turn purple from that liquid. What liquid? What's that? All's great on the rotten branch. Yeah, so I said, Joni, be good, like. I said, you should be Joni, be good. Or I'm not so, Joni, I'm not so. Them rotten, like. You know me and my words, like. But you can change the frequency when you're doing it out of love. So a rotten, like, you can say something, a derogatory word, if you're saying it out of love, because you can change the frequency of it. Like women, like, I don't subscribe to swearing. We all know this now, but you can change the frequency on a swear word and be allowed to say it. It's not like oh no, you're forbidden. It's about how you're using your words anytime, isn't it? Really. Well, for me, that's the way I see things. And every, I'm not bothered by anyone swearing, right? Unless they're doing one every sentence, because then I'm squinting. I'm like, I can't hear you anymore. All I'm waiting for is that swear word. 5 words to go by, and I'm waiting for it. It's like if you're hearing something outside, a noise was going off every 8 seconds or something. You'll end up going like, yeah, there it is. There it is. Yeah. Well, that's me anyway. So if someone's swearing, I'm waiting for it then. I'm like, oh. So that's the only reason. Anyone know that trees emit compounds called phytoncides which protect trees from disease? They also protect us. Oh, I didn't know that. No, I didn't know that. What, phyton or photon? Phyton side. Makes sense, because we know that our breath with the trees, like we're alternating there, right there in a current when we're with our tree. I will miss my tree if I move, because I've got built up a relationship. Like, I will not pick my silverware off the floor. I have a goat and a pig in my house. A pig now. Damn. Oh, I'd sell the silverware. No, silver's good though, isn't it? Don't like. Apparently, don't carry bacteria. While all the royals had it in when there was an outbreak of the plague back in England or wherever it went. That's what I learned. They used to put it like in a well, at the bottom of a well, and things like that. Silver purifies water. Oh yeah, like yeah, it must purify it. Yeah, what Cayman said. Yeah, that's why they used to eat like off silver, everything. Oh, silver compound that turned her skin purple. Huh. Oh, if you drop a fork, it means someone will be coming for dinner. If a knife falls on the floor, it means served relationships. Yeah, my mother used to say things like that. Yeah. If two knives like crossed over on the plate or something, there'd be a row, like an argument or something. Yeah, they're like wives' towels. They used to call them wives' towels. Yeah. Born with a silver spoon, saying, yeah, oh yeah, born with a silver spoon in your mouth. Yeah. Oh yeah. Scratch, he drops a whole drawer full, mate. Damn. I think I've been prodded with a few forks in my time. What's that? Pedro. Oh, Pedro Gotogar. Immediately. That's a good name. I'm out of here. In a flash. Flash on. If you had a cold or a flu, maybe you should try inhaling eucalyptus. Yeah. They put that in a lot of stuff, innit? I remember that when I was a child. I used to have some eucalyptus thing. Yeah, it used to work. I had to have it in a bowl, and you had to put your head over the bowl with a towel over your head. That was right. Yeah, I remember. I remember doing that actually. It's that smell you don't forget. It's quite minty, isn't it? Like a minty smell. Oh, Silver was the name of his horse. Oh, Lone Ranger's horse. Because horsepower, and all that. And you can measure by hands. That's how you measure a horse, innit? And for me, we've got our chakras in our hands as well. So there's your horsepower. You thought of the Smurfs when I saw her. When I saw her face. La 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 la. Yeah, Silver Bullet. Yeah, the vampire. That's right. Yeah, no, you mean the what's it? The werewolf, innit? Yeah, the werewolf in London. Yeah, Silver Bullet. Yeah, because silver, like in antiquity, was like known as like mercury, really, wasn't it? Like the quicksilver, because you get your energies like that from the ether, purify your water. Yeah, like you were saying earlier, Cayman. Oh yeah, you're doing it ether style, like for a pyramid or from in them dome-shaped structured buildings where lead did turn to gold. Yeah, they didn't put the gold up there. They alchemized that to gold. Imagine lifting gold up and making a building, sticking it on top. Are you for real? So that shows me all day that was led to gold. So we thought, as so without, as within. We can see it in this reality going on. You know, you can do it within. That's what a lot of people like to see, don't they? They can see something, they go, prove it. So if you can, it's like, oh okay. Or you could say, are you being led? Meaning you're not thinking for self, you're being led. Or are you being gold? That means you've got your own light going on. My hand is healed almost all the way. Oh, did you break your hand or something? I did break mine, like back in about 2014, I think. It's not right today, but it's hard trying to live for like a few months without being able to like only use one hand, and that's your weak hand. And me being independent, I've got to get dressed. I've got to do the lot. I've got to cook. I've got to spread the butter on my bread with my weak hand. I learned it all. Now I'm back to my right hand. Yeah. And then you feel blessed if you've got an able body, because if you've ever had like a leg break, an arm or anything, you know, I feel for anyone who hasn't got an able body, you know. So if you can help someone who is restricted with their body and they can't get somewhere or do something, and you could do something for them, you know, I'll give you a hug myself. And even no one wants to get old, and not even out of old age, and you can't like get about or can't do what you used to do, and yet you could come along and do something for that person. Wouldn't that be great? Just thought I'd say that. I've never been a fan of silver. I've always thought of it as evidence that you can't afford gold. Yeah. Oh, he's only got silver. Yeah, that's a good one. I've got a silver grey beard, so I've got a bit of silver going on. I'm wearing it. You got to charge your phone. Oh, you got your new leaves today on your tree. Yeah, mine's going well. I noticed like a couple of little cherries. Obviously, they're green. They're nowhere near. But I thought, God, that's quite fast, because there's blossoms just come off the tree. Yeah, I do love my cherry tree. Dog wins. What, the dragon likes gold? Yeah, the old dragons. Yeah, I was getting into that a bit. There's a lot of like mysticism around dragons, like carry energies, and I do like it. Just reminds me of the Dogons. But Dogon, no, the Dogon tribe. What does me is the word, because Dogon backwards is no god. And they're quite near magnetic north, aren't they, the old Dogons? Anthropology, in it, all that. Robert Seppier, he's probably good on that. Yeah, you should watch him. If you don't know Robert Seppier, it'd be good to know. You probably do anyway. I don't watch him much, but I have over the time. But he's got a good voice to listen to. If you can't exercise, maybe try going into a sauna, because it has similar health benefits. Yeah, because you can detox stuff out of your skin as well, isn't it? As long as you don't have an illness. Oh, right. Yeah. Would be good to get like stuff out of your skin. I feel like I'm purifying myself a little bit more. Opened up your pores and let whatever out. Yeah. Because like if I lived somewhere where there was like a mountain and like had hot springs or something, I've seen nature, the animals getting them. I think, oh, they must love it. Right. So I'm sitting there with them, innit? It'd be great. So that'd be like having a sauna on a mountaintop or mountainside. Oh, it'd be lovely. Love that. Get all your energy then, wouldn't you? Because you'd use that water even to get a propeller going and get propelled energy like that for your home and like. Oh, I can think of loads of ways. As long as you've got water, you've got energy. Silver and gold were exclusive to the Illuminates, old Texas and such like King's armor. Yeah, it shows notoriety, doesn't it? Yeah, like Scratch said, like if you've only got silver, you're like, oh blimey! Oh, he's got a Harley Davidson. This guy, I can hear it. Oh, he's been quiet today. That's it. Go off quietly. On a Harley. So there he goes. He's gone. That'd be good to move. I better get off this road, like this noise, eh? What, you got 2 wrecked lungs? Both could kill me easy, really? Ah, damn, Scratch. Yeah, I want to research that somehow. I feel like, yeah, because there's a lot of breath. Like, I do know a lot of peeps who are having problems with that breath or whatever, some sort of something with their lungs, innit? And the Silver Bullet Band. I did like a song, like an old tune back in the day called Silver Bullet, actually. He done a little rap. A silver bullet. I remember him saying that, like, silver bullet, bullet, bullet. Yeah, that's what I've seen, though. Like, if you do look back now on some things what you've been shown throughout your life, it's always like, oh, it's kind of fitting. You know, you're thinking, no wonder I know what I know now. And that's why I was drawn to certain things. So when you see that in yourself, then you can refer that to others. And that's how it really start. You can profiling like peeps without realizing it, really. Because you can just see, like, start seeing archetypes and that into certain things, certain ways of thinking, and like, you know, even with this knowledge, some peeps have to have all data knowledge. It's got to be data. They can't have nothing without the data in it to support what they know. Like, I can have things where there's no data there, or superficial data, if you will, like, because we're thinking outside the box. I'm thinking. Yeah. We got out of the car while I was in it, just could not breathe. Don't know whether it was something in the air or suffocating. Maybe how you got up. 3 minutes of fighting for my life, got back up. Blimey. Yeah. That's what I mean. There is something going above our heads with these frequencies, and that, you know what I mean? It's not good. Because I do feel heaviness at times from it all as well. I'm feeling heavy. And if I've checked on others, they're getting similar symptoms. And I'm like, well, you're in Canada. So it's like the weather's the same. It's really like a lot of things that are so connected. So if anything, connecting yourself, protecting your own energy, Scratch, is by whoever you're connecting with is going to either help your situation or hinder it. I feel that with energy, it does work like that. Surrounding yourself with that good healing energy from others will help, because we're ACing a good current through. You know, so we don't know what we're doing here half of the time, do we? But there is something going on. What's in play, and good intentions. It can only be a good one. Hey, MJ's in the building. Yeah, I'm not the boss on there now, though. They took me away. Because you know what I've done? Because my YouTube channel was ID code for a little while, and that's when it all glitched. So I changed it to linear code. So now Google don't call me the boss anymore. It's so funny, like, I go, who am I? They don't say anything. What's my name like? That was so good though. I think that was on Sasquatches. Hopefully he's kept it. Proof. We got proof. No, always good to see you, MJ. How you been lately? Hopefully you're good, man. Good, bro. It's important to breathe slowly. If you breathe too quickly, it depletes your CO2 levels. Yeah, because sort of out of panic, you want to gasp for air. You're right there, Jamie, innit? Just like, see, I do them. Finally, you should say that, Jamie. Like, I do check in on self, I call it. It's like doing nose breaths. Like, if you can remember in the day, any given time, go, any given time, you know, sort of go, oh yeah, let's breathe through my nose for a little while and do some slow, long breaths, right? And then ask yourself before you go to sleep, how many times did I do that today? Reflect on it. And I bet you might go, oh damn, I only done it once or twice or whatever. Keep doing it because your lung capacity will be better. I'm pretty sure of it because I've been doing this for like, I don't know, probably about 3 years because my lungs were hurting as well at the bottom a lot. And then I was at work. This is when I just finished work, sort of thing. And then that's when I started knowing to check in on my breathing to see if I can keep filling my lungs up and stuff, like just clear it a bit. And then I feel over time, yeah, my lungs ain't hurting as much down there. They're probably not really. As if I smoked a lot. And I'm like, ouch. And I used to wake up a lot in pain with my back, but I don't know, it might be helping. Yeah, the air is sometimes thicker. Yeah, that's what I feel. Yeah, heavy, thicker. Yeah, definitely. And I always look at the dates as well, because to see what the number all adds up to. Do you know what I mean? That's just me anyway. It's a 20 today, which is a 2, but you could have it as 9/11. It's up to you. But and it happens a lot on a 5 when I get a heaviness. Just thought I'd share that. Oh, nose breathing produces nitric oxide, which makes you take up more oxygen. Yeah, so it would be more lung capacity then. Slowly, you could be like, you could have been shrinking your lungs down, like without knowing. And then this way, you're getting them to where they might have been or should be or whatever. Yeah, I feel there might be a little bit of truth in it. I just experiment with self and it seems to be working. Yeah, that's it. Placebo effect you're using with the mind. Yeah, that is power. Placebo. Yeah. We see you're doing what you can only do at this time. Yeah, definitely. They only say it's progressing. It might not progress no more. It can be like it won't get any worse, isn't it? You'll turn up there and it'll be gone. More CO2. Harmony said to increase. Oh. That's interesting. I do hum a bit actually. It just reminds me of that joke, like, why do bees hum? Because they don't know the words. Yeah, and is it the bee what does the figure eight, like when they're with their wings, when they're flapping, like a little figure eight going on. When I feel sick, I eat cannabis. Yeah. Yeah, well, it slows everything down, doesn't it? More like the cannabis can slow your body down. Yeah, like, or whatever it does to it, soothes it. Severe, what's that called? Central pulmonary emphysema back in '08. But I think it's back from 29 years ago working at Heathrow. Well, was there asbestos there or something like that? Because they're big on that now. In '08, damn. So that's 10, 14 years. I didn't know that, Scratch. I've known you on here for like, I don't know, a lot of years. 4 years, I reckon. I don't know, maybe longer. Yeah, you haven't shared that. Life a chill now. Oh, no, I'm out of it. Yeah. Right. That's what I mean. Yeah, I'll be asking the question now, isn't it? Like, why am I here? Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, half of it is the experience. So if you can experience some whatever, chill out, yeah, all that. Yeah, I know what you mean, Scratch. Yeah, yeah. It just came out. That's right. The energy allowed it. Yeah, you didn't because you haven't gone against. It'd be different energy. It'd be forced out. Yeah, that's not the way. This way is the good way. That's fine. I'm glad you did because it's just nice to know and like knowing. I like to know anything. Yeah, I just feel energy, and then you might know which chakra you're in. So I'll go with that. If it's in your crown chakra, because it'd be easy to think and whatever. Wherever it feels easy, that's where the energy is. If it's in your throat, it's probably in your throat today, because you're saying it. So you're in your throat chakra, I'd say today. So then it might move up to your third eye, and then your crown, back down to your root, work your way through, and you get your little calendar going on. And you sort of know where you are. I'm in my root chakra on the 15th, around that sort of time. So I'm working up. And then, well, now I'll be coming like, I'm probably in my third eye right now, and I'll be in my crown chakra next before I go into my root on the 15th. So yeah, that's probably why I fancy doing a live, because I'm in infinite energy, like just knowing self. Hey VT's in the building. Oh, good to see you. I think if it just affects the lungs, it makes everything work much far harder. Yeah, yeah, because even when you're probably talking and stuff, it's still air where you're not breathing through your nose because you're speaking and you're breathing through your mouth more. Yeah. Yeah, the heart is the center. Yeah, heart is the center. The number 6 for me is the heart chakra. It's green energy. Earth 1.618. 528. Yeah, 528 hertz frequency will get you in that heart space for sure. If you're in your head, use your old 432 for me when I'm in my crown chakra. So yeah, next few days I could put some of that on, and that'll elevate my thoughts because I'll have green energy waves going through instead of red or blue. And I've got a bulb in my room, and it changes colour throughout, whatever I'm feeling. If I'm in my root chakra, yeah, I'll put the red bulb on because it matches up with my root chakra. Now I'm in my third eye, so it's like more the purple, the lighter purple. I could go for that colour if I want tonight, and that's why it's associated with more of a spiritual colour, because you're in your third eye, approaching your crown. If your blood pressure's high, I've been told that beetroot actually brings it down. I don't know how true it is because I haven't had higher blood pressure to be able to take any to lower it, but I was told on good authority that beetroot, I don't know in which form you need to get it in, but just get it in you, and I'd say that and see, maybe it'll bring it down a little bit. You'll be like, wow, because it's all out there, isn't it? The food. So if we are like not in balance, there is nature will provide the balance through foods like that. Oh, so it seems like more of a natural thing to do. That's why it's good sharing things sometimes, because someone here might be able to say something to you, Scratch, and it might just do something. If it don't resonate, then you ain't even going to look. Or, say you didn't look at whatever, then it weren't it. Yeah, and you're fun. I love you in the chat. You come in, no one would know. Like, you share good stuff. You're always kind and nice and everything about you. So I know you're in a good frequency. You're in a good place, and you're in your heart space for sure. So that's all we can at least be, isn't it? Because then you're not harming anyone, no matter what. Hey, sussy boy. Guys, I've got book it. Hey, I want to book it. It's crypto hat. It's quality hat. Oh, crypto. Hey, sussy boy. Yeah, I wouldn't take mids. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and be as natural as we can. And a lot of things cost money anyway. All that anyway. They go, oh, take this or take that. I'll be like, nah. Yeah, sussy. I don't know what you're saying in this chat, but yeah, we're happy as we are. Yeah. Yeah, stress. Yeah. Yeah, if you can, it's letting things bother you, but knowing before it elevates you to that point, isn't it? Because that's like even in when peeps have panic attacks and stuff. Because my daughter suffers with that at school. She was going through something, so it's like trying to grab it before it escalates. So that's like in anything you're being subjected to, you sort of know straight away if it ain't for you. It's like not letting it in, innit? It's like that. Just think, no, I'm on bigger, better things. Don't need to know about that or whatever. Oh, you're quite stressed. Scratch, right? I tell you what, if we had a private chat somewhere, you know what I mean? Then I could know, like, I think you don't need to be like that. Yeah, no, you'd be like, there's ways to switch that off quite easy. Or lower it. It don't come overnight. You don't just do one thing and it's like, yeah, happy days. Like, there'd be a little process. Like, mindfulness will eradicate it, and you'll enjoy the mindfulness, because what it is, that stressed person, right, which you've claimed, right, you'll do mindfulness with him. You'll check in on him and go, cool, you got stressed about this and that today, and you'll laugh about it. So you'll be that guy. So there'll be three of you now. So there's you, there's the one who gets stressed, and there's the one who laughs at the stressed guy. So then you become the observer of them two going back and forth. So now it's like a game. And then when something comes at you, you know what I mean? You're going to look at it so different, honestly. You could try that. I've done that with mindfulness. So it's to just watch my words and listen to what I said to myself throughout the day or a conversation I had with someone else. And then I could play the advocate in there. And then I got to just watch them two have their little thing going on. So you can switch off. You just switch off. It's like you've got a shield now. Mm. Yeah, a lot of people do find it hard to switch off because if someone says do meditation, you go, all right, I'll try it. If you're saying try, it's not happening. Isn't it? You might as well say, I can't do it, it's not going to work, right? And then it'll work. It's like that. If you're going to try and do it, it's going to work. I would just say get in a comfy position where you like to sit in there and then contemplate something. That's like a daydream, right? That's like meditating. You're just daydreaming. That's like meditating. It's not a lot of difference. And you're just at rest, didn't you? You're at rest. And just daydreaming about not your reality, something you'd like to see different, or say I could go for a ride on top of a dragon, say, and went to a mysterious land. Even done that, that alone will take you away from this reality, and it's like you've meditated in a little daydream about something, and you'll come back, and honestly, you'll feel better than you did before you sat down and done that little daydream. Put it that way. And then sometimes these daydreams end up being like some sort of truth in them. You think, why do I always wonder this and that? So there's different thoughts going on there. It's about not this reality. So it's like you switched off from this reality at least. That might help. Yeah, no patience. Yeah. Scratchy's like, no, you ain't met me. And I'm this, I'm that. I'll be like, you're not. You're none of them. No, I know what you mean, though. I know certain things about myself, and others would say, like, no. Have a little no patience. I've got a lot of patience, actually. And it's good if you can gain some. Like, every time you do something good, pat yourself on the back. You could do that, scratch it, anything you're doing as well. Like, you think, I done well. I refrained, or I didn't go on YouTube. Like, say your record is half hour, make it an hour. So you go, yeah, I've done a whole hour. Like, I'd have my little challenges going on throughout the day or whatever. It'd be fun. Or otherwise, like, write things down there, because you might not think it means anything, but maybe do that. Do some writing. I would say that. Write down some of your thoughts or whatever. Someone's going to read them when you're not here. You've left a bit of your light, or that might alter something, for the good. You're the scribe, innit? That's how it can work. Like, the pen is mightier than the sword, meaning the words are the swords, but the pen has got more power than the word. Because words can be changed, but what's been written can't. It's there. He wrote it. There it is. He said this, he said that. He didn't. He wrote that. That's what he said. We are heading for a cashless society soon. Yeah, I think I might be time that happens though, I might be in like about 70. So that's all right, I don't mind. Takes me an hour at least to fall asleep. I used to, when I had to go to work and stuff, because you've got to be up. That's gonna do me. I'm gonna be, it's gonna take me a long while. Otherwise, I can now just get in and go to sleep because I know it's that time. I'm ready because I might want to ponder something off to sleep or imagine something in, because there's loads of probabilities and possibilities what could happen to me, and by me imagining them all, I'm narrowing them all down hopefully, and I can imagine in the one I want to see. So I'll do that when I go to sleep. That's what I'm doing now. I ain't gonna lie. I want to see a better reality for myself. I haven't done that before, so I thought I'm going to work on it a little bit of this manifesting, a little bit, if you know what I mean. See what effect I can have. Slow to anger, Dean, at least online. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like that in real life, trust. I am. You can ask anyone. I'll put my son here, I'll put someone on here and go, tell them. Ask him anything. Because I'll just laugh at you. No, because I'll just show you what you're doing, how you're being. I don't know. I don't run into too much anger from others either. So it's been alright. Yeah, I've been in a cashless society all my life. It's cool. Yeah, you're my sister from another mister. Definitely school. Walking and relaxing. Yeah, I have to go for a little walk because my exercise actually, it is good to walk and then try and keep my posture as well. As I'm walking, I'm doing that and I'm breathing as well. I've got a lot going on when I'm at. But then my journey might have been pre-imagined. So then I can be more awake as well when I'm at. So then I can actually engage with others. See, like a lot of people see me now. They'll, I get spoken to quite a bit now, and like I don't know, maybe it's always been like that. I seem to be more approachable. I felt like peeps were worried about approaching me before. Like, I'm gonna go out though with my tongue drum and like go in a park or something. I'm gonna just play it over there. I might put my hat down, see if I get some donations. I can't, thanks. And then I say, "Oh, what's your life path number?" They'll go, "Oh, I don't know." I'll go, "Come on, let's do it." I film it. Yeah, I could film it as well. Show you guys. Go, here we go. Coves in the park. Coves in the park. Overeating. Any food isn't good. No, cool. Have you seen me? I definitely haven't overeaten. If I do, I'll just be in the toilet next day, like more than usual. So to take a taxi, you'll know how to pay in kind. So that always work. See, women are quite lucky. That's how I'm going. I'll give someone a free lift, innit? You know what happened to me the other day though, about a week ago? Well, this lady was trying to get the bus and she missed it, right? And she said she couldn't run. I said, what, like slow motion? Like that. And we started laughing, right? And then we started talking. And then she said, which way are you going? I said, I'm going down this way. She said, I live on this road. My house is up there. So she went, oh, I'll walk with you. She walked with me all the way back to my house. And then she wanted to come in. She goes, can I come in? I went, you want to come in my house? She went, yeah. I was like, all right. Then she went, like, go to the toilet. I went, all right, go on then. So anyway, she came in. We had a chat for about an hour. I made her a cup of coffee and that. And then I walked her to a bus stop, another one, got her on the bus. So yeah, that was my deed for the day. That was. See, I get approached by people like, oh, the flat fellow. Hey, how you doing? How you doing lately? I ain't seen none of your videos pop up actually. Laughter is the best medicine. Yeah. Oh, I laugh at myself like every day. I definitely, because peeps must think I've got someone in because I'm laughing. Like my neighbours have caught me before. Well, I was having a chat with a cat. That was it. And I popped my head up because I was bending down, but I popped my head up and they could see me over the fence. And they went, oh, we thought you, who you like chatting to? Like you got your friend in. Sorry. You know, I went, no, I was just talking to the cat. Talking to the cat. And I went, oh, right. I just laugh. Got laughing. Picking your ladies. Oh, what did I say? Yeah, I got them queuing up. Like, I said my door's open and no one's come in yet. So, so it's going to be very scary. I can live on 2 meals a day, but I'll become who? Emaciated. Emaciated. What's that mean? I'm on 1 meal a day. Like I've had my noodles today. Yeah, and then I might have say a cereal or something like whatever. Good point. It's just my legs that suffer really. They are like matchsticks. Got some to try and build my legs up. Yeah, I know someone, a troll, tried to get me going and say to me I had skinny legs because I done a little dance video that I was dancing about, and you can see my skinny legs. I was like, yeah, yeah, you're right. He went, you weigh about 90 pounds. I went, no, I was sweating. I probably weigh about 85 now. It's all good. Yeah, just been real busy on the homestead. First harvest is this weekend. Oh, happy days. Oh, that's it. That's it, yeah. Family, innit? Or home front, yeah. I feel you. Oh, that's good you got in a harvest. Oh, I'd love to be harvesting one day. Yeah, that day will come. I've learned to appreciate a lot of what, even these little small things you've got, whatever you've got, I'm appreciating it. Even when I have like a donut, I think, oh, a donut with a bit of sugar on it, like it's like a luxury nowadays, so you appreciate it. Before, I was eating them like because I liked them without the appreciation. Hey Mick, how you doing, Mick? Good to see you, Mick. Another good peep in the UK. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm on early, ain't I? Really? Oh, it's only 7 now. Damn. Yeah, I went on early today. I'm saying it like I do a live a lot. I ain't been live for a while. I don't know. I just want it to go live. Yeah, but yeah. Oh yeah, only Stonehenge and stuff. Yeah. Hibernate for 8 months as a cold. Yeah, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I feel you scratch. Yeah, I know. I really, really love it when it gets to this weather and it warms up and that. It's like I'm in the wrong place, like for the weather. I'm definitely much better in these times. And then I need to have something going on to get you through the winter, innit? Like it feels like that. It's like you're getting through. I want to get a bit more abundance in my life and then get like a car or a van or something so I can start getting about a little bit more. Certain peeps I can go and visit as well. That'd be good. I can smell cooking. Is someone cooking? Oh, I can smell food now. What is that? It's like potatoes or something. Anyone cooking potatoes in the chat? I want some. What? Got two cars that need some love. They've been waiting a long time. Huh? Oh, hello. Is this a stream refresh? How's it going? What? Stream refresh? What do you mean that? I don't know. What's that mean? You might have had to refresh. Yeah, the sunlight. I know, I do love it. I just close my eyes to it and just let it hit my eyelids. And for me, it's still red. Yeah, it's all red. It's no other colour. It's the real sun. It's not a simulator. They haven't hid my sun from me. I'm looking at it, and I close my eyes to it. It all lights my, as it always has done, goes red. I see all the sacred geometry, the flower life pattern. That's what I see every single time. No different to me. It might go a bit orange after a little while. I love that. And I'm just breathing through my nose, knowing that I'm breathing great energy in for the heart, because the heart is your central sun. Even in the Bible, they love saying if you want to get close to, be like Jesus, you'd be closer to God. Well, Jesus would be the heart chakra, 33 to 6. That's the heart. That's the sun right there. And how do you become a son of God like that? Because like anyone can have loads of children, we're all children until we're in our hearts, and then we're sons of God. Otherwise, we're just his children. I could have 10 children, but the only ones who live with me are my real sons, aren't they? The other ones are just out there. So they're closest to me, so they'll be my sons. That's like us. As above, so below. Yeah. Oh, this one started 19 minutes ago. What? That's weird. I've been going for 2, 3, 4. Wait, so I took that off. 19, 20, 30. Huh. That's strange. Oh, I don't know why. Maybe I'll get 2 streams come up after. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Even like waffles. I like pancakes. Yeah, I was gutted because I got some eggs, right? And I've looked today and they run out on the 3rd. I thought they'd run out already. Like, I still want to eat them. What do you reckon? Like, do you reckon I could eat an egg like still like 6 days over? Like 6 days over. What do you reckon, Jamie? I'm gonna put it on Jamie. Yeah, I've been going 2, 3, 3, 5. Yeah, Scratchy's on time. Yeah, weird, isn't it? He must be glitching the matrix over there, Nabs. Because there's a matrix within a matrix within a matrix. It's not like there's just one. Like, get out the red one, you're in the blue one. There's your red and blue shift right there. Yeah, have you been doing any exercising, Mick? I wonder. Because mine is just walking at the moment. Oh, thanks, Brenda. Happy to have you here, Brenda. I do love your name, like, I love that, like, inspired journey. It's lovely being inspired. I love getting inspiration from others. And in turn, if you can inspire anyone, you're like, that'd make you smile personally, wouldn't it? Make you feel good. Have one a day like that, so lovely. Oh, you reckon they'd be okay to eat, yeah? Way off. Yeah, I know, that's what I thought. I mean, I only had them about a week. So it's probably not even 2 weeks I've had them yet. Right at the end of the month, like 20 something. It was a 20 whatever. I thought it was an 8. Obviously, I can't see. So I put my glasses on. I was like, damn, it's a free. I was like, oh no. But they're run out quick. Oh, that's all right. I'll try some pancakes then. Yeah, I know when I crack it open anyway. When I. Right, yeah, thanks, peeps. Oh, so Nab has a glitch. Yeah, you've got a glitch, Nab. Yeah. They're thinking, right, hide Nabs with code for some reason. Like, because they know you've got the 88 right there. They're like, oh, with his code, the 1111 code with the 88, that's part of the code, that 88. That's why, obviously, I needed to know who he was as well. I've always got 88. Hold on. Because if I had like a mystery school, right, and you wanted to join it, I'll give you a piece of paper and a pen. Then I would say, write one sentence or draw one symbol. And then that's what either gets you in or not. It'd be as simple as that. That's the criteria. I ain't gonna have a mystery school. I don't know anything, but you know, when you just like have like little things going on, like little games or whatever. Well, that's what I've got going on. Oh, you don't know when to stop meditating. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I've done it all day. Yeah, that's all I felt I've done. I'll just say I had a lazy one. What did you do? And I think I've done absolutely nothing because I was just meditating all day. I know I was. And then just playing my tongue drum, meditating, get up. And I might think, you know what? I might just have one more play on it. Because sometimes I want to play it and then bring it up to a big crescendo of noise. But then I think, cool, the neighbours must think. Because I wonder what, sometimes it's like 12 o'clock at night and I think, oops, I better not do it this late. Now Chrome, but when I want to maybe not to be spied on. Yeah, I haven't upgraded to that Chrome. Still on the other version. Yeah, have a cold shower, yeah. $2.40. Let's have a little. Oh, I better stretch for it. I'm going to have a little blast on it. Because I keep talking about my tongue drum. It's making me want to have a little go. Can I play my song? Can I play my song? And I don't know why. Whew. Well, that livened my heart chakra up. Yeah, I do like that. That gets me in that nice like zone because it's just spinning. That my heart just spins. Then you have to breathe a bit. I enjoyed that. Then it just like comes up to my crown there. I can feel it coming up the back of my head, right? I mean, that's why I like just playing it. Like, I can't help it. Puts you in like an altered state for a little while. Yeah, I'd recommend one of them, Scratch. Hey, Dean HD. Good to see you. I'm bonging on the drum. Oh, yeah, Little Wing. Yeah, because like, I was saying it to her. Oh, you got to get one. I've told everyone to get one. And then she got one, though, and then she done a little tune. I was loving it. Yeah, a nice blue one she's got. Yeah. Yeah, toned out, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Nature, the word, it tells me it's a tuner. So a tuner, which we can atone to, and atone is at one. So like, yeah, you can be at one with all them tones, frequencies. All goes to that 3, 6, and 9. Ice baths, cold showers, and breathing techniques. Yeah, yeah, Wim Hof, innit? Damn. Yeah, that word therapist. Like if you take the T, H, and the E and put a space there, it gives you a different word. And I'm like, oh no. I don't want to be one of them. When I get cold, I get really ill. If I wake up cold in the morning, oh right, yeah. I used to get cold. What I'd still do, I get cold more. Say you've had a lack of sleep for whatever reason, like you went to sleep and you woken up from it or whatever. So you might have only had 2 hours. Sometimes that's all right, but you might fall. Oh, I really want some more, but you can't. And then I'll be cold for that day. I will be cold actually, and I'll have that taste of knowing that. Got a taste in my mouth all day as well, like. Sleep in the ice bath. Find the right key. It opens doors. I know what you mean with that, especially on his tongue drum. I've nearly got another bit there. Like, I'm evolving that where I want it. Yeah. It talks. It says stuff. Yeah. I heard Padme hum from it, and I didn't know that before. So that was good. Oh, Omni Padme hum. Omni Padme hum. Omni Padme hum. It was doing that. Omni Padme hum. Over and over. I was like, what is that? Omni Padme hum. Yeah, I like putting ice on like my forehead. Yeah, I'm propelled to do that. If I ever get a piece of ice out of wherever, it's gonna go on the third ice spot when you get out of the freeze or whatever. I have to stick it there for a little while. Is that just me, or did I put it in my glass? Well, the only time I use ice is if I've had a Baileys. I might have a Baileys and ice. Actually, I could have one of them tonight. I've got a bottle bought for me at Christmas. I'm still on it. It's like May now. But my ex, she comes round. She's the one who's been drinking it anyway. Though. Yeah, because you can. Yeah, the cold can stop you catching a breath. It's in the throat as well, isn't it? Because my son gets that when it's really cold. The back of his throat goes, and then he says he gets it hard to breathe. But I don't get that, but I know it's there. So you might, yeah. Yeah, cold air. Yeah, staying warm. Yeah, probably got a balaclava on it, innit? Like, have one of them. Well, you can nowadays, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, it's the climate we're getting used to being in as well, isn't it? Like we couldn't just go to a cold climate and expect to breathe like really good, or the opposite, like or high altitude and that. It's funny that, isn't it? The higher you go, like you go up higher, it thins out. Yeah, I'm not good with a cold. No. Anyway, I stiffen up, so you can do less as well. You can't really like you have to warm up like to get going. Like, yeah. Oh right, yeah. Reverse breathing. Yeah, I remember when I used to do that running, like long distance running. And when you've been running for so long, you feel like I can't run no more, I can't breathe. I think I'm gonna pass out almost like collapse sort of thing. I used to feel this all the time. And then you get what's called that second wind. And boy, it's so true because you got through that and then you could just, then I wouldn't get out of breath again. It's so strange. You could finish the whole race and go, I was all right. Like you go, I wish I could get through that, but you don't like going through that bit. So, well, it's not pleasant. I used to like sprinting anyway. I'm better at short distance. It isn't recommended. Yeah, yeah. I would definitely go for that beetroot though. Like, I mean, you can have that with a salad, so that'd be good for like having lettuce and all these other stuff. So it'd be good anyway, wouldn't it? Like, I've got a couple of eggs you can boil up and have with it. No lie, the birds came in the tree and are singing it. It's a code, love it. Yes. Very cool. The female energy vibrations, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I found my feminine side. Yeah. Love it. That's what it is, because the feminine was hidden from me, from this creation. Like she wasn't anywhere. It's all about the man. And man done this, man done that. Every statue I could find was a man. Man made. It's all man made. I'm like, where's the lady fitting? Like, where is she in all of this? So I went and found her. And it's like that. Like, if you find your feminine side, like if you're a male, then you'll get a good imagination there. And you'll be able to see things which you didn't see before. And that's how the ladies see things anyway. So you go, oh, okay. Huh? And then the ladies, they're devoid of the data. We love a little bit of data to support what we're seeing. And then you could provide the data for the female. She'd be like, oh, yes, that little bit of data, that's all she needed to be able to show others what it looks like. That's what they need the data for, you know. Well, that's what I feel anyway. Time for the tip. Chile. When I was young, Dossa, I used to do agency work and ended up in a warehouse, frozen foods, -30. Damn. 15-minute break every hour. Cool, yeah, that's inhumane nowadays, isn't it? Probably like that don't happen. Like you've probably got a suit on, which is going to be to keep you at a certain temperature. Probably. I don't know. Maybe not. Cool, that's cold, isn't it? That's like Antarctica, isn't it? With their quantum computer down there. Do you know what I mean? Nothing. You have noticed females like parking on double yellow lines. Yeah. So they flutter their eyelids, like, and you'd let them off anyway. You go, oh, I'll let you go. Like. I've noticed they can't park. Cayman. Woohoo! I taught my ex how to park. There's a method in our madness, isn't there? There's always like a little method going on. Oh, he's working in Iceland's warehouse. Oh, good man. At least you was getting my food for me, Scratch. I've been eating out of there for years. Like, oh, cool. You could have packed my chicken. Like, at least I know it's good stuff then. Like, do you still go in there? Like, I am like that though. If I go in the supermarket though, and you get to the freezer aisle, I'm getting cold down there. Don't know about anyone else. So that's why I'm quick around there. Like, I'm in and out of Iceland. Damn. Yeah, Mum's gone to Iceland. Good money, crap work. Oh, is the money good? Yeah. I've worked in Index, so I might have got one of your items for you. Or Argos. Yeah, Argos or whatever. Yeah. I've worked on both, probably. I had to sort the stockroom out. All of a sudden, I'm getting promoted to like stockroom manager. And I've only been there 6 months. I'm like, slow down. But I did say to them, why don't we colour coordinate this? They went, what do you mean? I said, well, the tickets could go in colour. They went, they only come out in black and white. I said, yeah, I know, but you can write the word though, can't you? And they went, yeah. I went, well, write the word on it, and then I will colour coordinate upstairs in the stock room. So when they see black or blue or red, they know which aisle to go to because the item's definitely going to be down there. They ain't going to be standing around looking, what aisle is it down? Because that's what used to happen up there. I thought, God, the system was terrible. And I made a new system up. I've only been there 5 minutes. And then I was there 2 years, and then they were going to close the store anyway. So I was like, oh, I'm going to get out of here before it closes. Yeah, that's my story. You've noticed females get cheaper rider insurance. They're all right. Yeah, go bad deal. I used to say I had a drive, I had it all secure and all that rubbish. I didn't. Park it on the road. Like, I thought they're going to come round and check. to get it down. Yeah, done that. Being in the Arctic, I know, innit? Down in freeze wilds, I know. I go with like a coat on and that, like even when the sun's out, because I'm going to Iceland now. Yeah, I like that song. Ice lolly. No, I don't eat ice lollies either. I'll be freezing after it. Even one of them. Yeah, when we get cheaper car insurance. Oh, yeah. It's a lot of money though, isn't it? I know, when I think I used to pay for a car, the car insurance, MOT, petrol, new tyres or whatever. And I want like a good music system in mine, like 1,000 watt amp in the back with a couple of subs. I had all that going on. Damn, like all that money was spent on like that. See, you can tell like I was in that matrix and I was trying to get on in there, like thinking, oh, is this what you do then? And that's just to take like me to work and back, and then at the time do some football coaching and that, so I could take my son, like, because you have to drive all around everywhere, don't you? All different places to play a football game. And yet, when I first passed my test, right, I had a holiday booked, which was on the other side, like, of the country for me. It's like on the west. I'm in the east, and I thought, well, I better pass my test first, otherwise we ain't going. Like, I've got to pass my test and get a car because the ex decided to book a holiday up already. Like, she was confident that I was going to pass first time. Yeah, and I did. I passed, and then I got the car, and then that was my first journey I done. Was down there. It was unbelievable. Funny, isn't it? Oh, ice lollies are mugs game. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, frozen banana. That might be all right. The beetroot or frozen banana. Yeah. Well, whose birthday is it? The birthday treat. Huh. That's weird. Yeah, scratch. Poor companies like. Huh. What car is it? What you got a DeLorean? You know what I mean? Why not? We do because we've got makeup on while driving. Why do you drive? Do you drive Scorps anyway, Scorpio? Do you drive actually? I wonder if you've got a car. Somehow, don't think you have. I thought you had a bike. Maybe you got both. Like, couple of subs in the back. Adventures of a taxi driver. It's been banging out. Yeah, my kids loved it. That's their biggest and best memory. They always mention it. They loved it in a car, blasting out Tupac, and even Eminem and that, a few others, and like proper bass line where everything's shaking. And it always, when the mother got out of the car, yeah, that's when I pumped it. Like, it was better without her with us. I'm like a big kid, like I am. So I probably wasn't the best like that. I thought maybe I was a bit too playful, but it is what it is. Modified BMs and oops, highly modified. Oh, right. What, a bit of nitros? Mm. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, yeah. Go to Germany, like go abroad with them. End up on a container down at Thurrock or whatever. Yeah, yeah, I know that. Sniff it. Damn, God, look at that. I've looked up, I thought, God, 3 hours now. It was like 2 saying, weren't it? We were saying earlier. God. When should I take it till? I might go soon then, peeps. Don't know what you got planned for tonight. Well, it's tonight in the UK. Others, it's like afternoon now, isn't it? Yeah, we've got a few UKers in the building. Yeah, we've got Scratch, Scorpio, BT. Yeah, and me. After all, we've got 7 in the building. 7 in the building. No, thanks everyone. Like for coming by, whoever came by now or afterwards. Yeah, I'm happy I came on. Like, share some good energy with some good peeps. Like, yeah, makes a change from what I've been doing. Well, I've been in linear mode because I've had to like concentrate on trying to move from here. I've had a visitor come and have a look at my property yesterday, Sunday, wasn't it? Yeah, they loved it. They want to move in. So now I've got to hope that people from another destination want to move to theirs. And they're going to go there either today or tomorrow. So hopefully I'll find out tomorrow. And they want to go there, and then I can go to the one where I want to go to. I ain't looked at it yet, but I've seen the photos. That'll do. I said yes on the photo. I said I'm just going to confirm what I'm getting. That's it. And the guy who came here to look at mine, he thinks I'm well laid back and like he likes it here. He went, I'd come and visit just to see you. I was like, oh thanks. Oh damn. But they're coming from Oxford, Scratch. Oxford to Essex. Bit of a jump for them. But hopefully, because I'll have a building in a garden, and I'll have Codes building. I'll be like Codes in the building, and I will be. Get my studio. So you can hear 14 hertz organ fundamentals in a minute. 14 hertz organ fundamentals in a minute. A mini. I used to love a little mini, like with their big wheels on it. Yeah. Pair of 15-inch kicking around somewhere with 2,000 watt amp. Mine was only 1,000 watt, and I blew it. I blew the amp because I had 1,600 watt in the back. So I was like, well, I knew that. So I had to get another one, 2,000 amp, but that still weren't holding it. But yeah, that's as far as I went. Damn. Used to love driving long distance. Now you hate it. No, mine's probably would be the other way. I never wanted to go anywhere far, but I feel now if I did get like a van or whatever, I'll be up for a long journey because yeah, I just have my music. I'll have Code Decker beats playing. Yeah, so I've got my music on. Like, and have some company. Someone wants to come, like from YouTube land, right? And we can just go around, have a little smoke, have fun, whatever. I don't know. Go and see Jamie. Go, Jamie. I want to turn up at someone so and go live now and go, yo, Code's in the building. Like someone who already goes live, like just turn up there. It's a competition amp, it's huge. Oh right. Yeah, I remember going to like this show back in the day when they were showing like all big amps, big speakers. They had the Guinness World Record one there. It was the loudest. They were playing it, blimey. You couldn't get near it because the vibration would push you away from it. Kind of crazy thinking about it. I've always been into music and like a lot of us are. But in a way where I want to do something with it, but I haven't been able to in a way, you know what I mean? I've just flirted with it, probably still flirting with it now, but I'll probably flirt with it for the rest of my life, but I will keep flirting with it. Keep dreaming, innit? Yeah, with that said, I will, yeah, I'm going to check. I'm going to check out, rather. We'll go, peeps. So, if I'm back here, I'm back here. I don't know when. Oh yeah, the 29th. So, at worst ways, right, I would do a live stream on the 29th because that's 5 years uploading videos on that day. So, it's like a 5-year journey almost on the 29th. That'd be good. I'll go live then, but maybe not before. Make a few more videos or whatever. I'll see you in chat somewhere, innit? And yeah, thanks everyone. Whoever's watched, whoever contributed in the chat. I mean, even if you're in just sitting back and watching, I'll do that. That's fine. And or if you watch that replay, big love. All right, thanks, BT. See you soon, and you Scratch. Thanks, bro. Nice one, Scorpio. Big love. Just shouting the last few who've left the comments. That's why. So I'm out of here. Peace. Peace. Oh, I nearly pressed the wrong button. Peace.